Hello, hello. I'm GT Angel, and I'm back for RD2L Week 8 Late Night Pubbers. We're on Radiant this time versus Throws Us. This is Game 2. Late Night Pubbers won Game 1 with their Darkness versus Light ban. I only noticed the demons, but they told me after that they picked all the heroes of Darkness and banned all the heroes of Light. So they had 3 demons: Shadow Demon, Shadow Fiend, and not Doom. And they had Night Stalker and Enigma. So hopefully they have another themed draft this time. Throws Us last game, they did a really good job for all the early game, but then they just kind of fell apart when they stopped having the damage to just easily kill everyone. And their carry just didn't contribute enough in team fights. Anyway, this game should be fun. The first game was really fun. The games actually doesn't matter for standings at this point. Neither team has any chance of playoff contentions. And in fact, Late Night Pubbers is using a stand-in because the game doesn't matter, so it's more like a scrim than an official game. The official rules would be that they lose, but doesn't matter. Great Dota, it's fun. So what will be the first ban? Is there going to be a theme? As before, it's Horaviator drafting against Tasty Sansa. Ancient Apparition. So the first thought is fire versus ice. Now it's Throws Russ's turn.
10 seconds. 10
so from a
seconds
purely
remaining.
strategic point of view, when you ban Ancient Apparition, it
5
makes me think
remaining.
a lot of healing heroes. A big one who stands out is, well, the big ones that stand out to me are Omni Knight, Necrophos, and Morphling, because all of them really suffer under AA. Obviously any healing hero suffers under AA, but those ones are more popular right now.
Team ban.
Kunkka ban. It's a little strange. Not the Elder Titan. He is a popular hero in the meta right now. Just he has a lot of team fight power. He stops pushes pretty well. He offlanes. Well, it's not ice versus fire because they have a Lich. Lich first pick is a little sketchy at times. He sets up good duo lanes most of the time. You can tri-lane with a Lich, but it's a little tricky. And the sisters, Lena, Crystal Maiden. So Throws Us gets a really strong roaming support duo. They can also play pretty greedy though, because Lena can kind of farm well, and Crystal Maiden can jungle at level 1.
Dire team ban.
And then the Wraith King. He's pretty good against Lena, just because you can't burst the Wraith King. He comes back.
10 seconds remaining.
Although the Lena stun is set up by the Wraith King's ult, so it's not perfect.
5 seconds remaining.
I'm actually a little interested to see whether this Lena is a support,
Radiant team ban.
because that's normally what she does. But every once in a while teams flirt with Lena carry,
Dire team ban.
usually putting her in the mid lane, because she does a lot of damage. She can bully out some laners in mid, and she can usually get plenty of farm. Because her animation sucks, but her spells are really good, and a point in her E is enough to fix her animation
10
issues.
seconds remaining.
Looking at the other
5
bands,
seconds remaining.
I forgot to mention Legion, but she's just strong.
Dire
But
team
Axe and
pick.
Sven for Throws Us. The Sven makes sense, just because he's really strong. He works well with Wraith King, especially if you get the Ags. Lots of free damage. The Axe doesn't make as much sense to me, because they have a lot of heroes that work well against him. Just 2 ranged, powerful, spell-based supports, who both have an easy time
10
getting the last hit
seconds
to
remaining.
purge off Battle Hunger.
5 seconds remaining.
The tree and the dazzle.
Radiant
Uh,
team
2 healing heroes, which is strange with the AA ban. I mean, not actually that strange, because without AA you don't have a good counter for it.
Dire team pick.
And the Undying pick in the Wind Ranger. So, Undying, he's just a lane bully. With Lich, if you can get the good lane with Undying, you just have 2 really strong lanes, because you have the Lich dual lane that wins because Lich sacrifice and Lich harass, and you have the Undying lane that wins because Undying is just a huge, she's just a bully.
10 seconds remaining.
He thinks you're his gummy vitamins.
5 seconds remaining.
But Undying can get shut down in lane though. Like, he's very momentum heavy because
Reserve time.
most of his power comes from extended fights, and if he just gets burst down or forced out immediately, he doesn't get to keep stacking decay.
Radiant team pick.
Luna's picked up. She's pretty good at... I don't actually like her against Undying that much, because the Undying zombies eat all her
Radiant
bounces.
team ban.
But she's a strong tri-lane hero. It'll be really hard for
Dire team
any
pick.
dual lane to really do anything against them. It kind of synergizes with Wind Ranger, because you get the Shackle and then you ult.
Radiant team pick.
Necro for Light Knife Hovers. Just lots of dead things. And Queen of Pain and Pudge. This is interesting. So Throws R Us, they have a more standard lineup. It's actually a lot of a throwback. Wind Ranger probably off lane, Luna probably safe, Queen of Pain probably mid. A lot of really good mid-game damage. A lot of pick-off potential. And just, like, all of their heroes have really good AoE. That's another way to put it. It's just a really solid lineup. It works well as ganking and getting pick-offs. It works well as a just group up and push. I'll go over it. We have Nick playing the Luna. We have Idiot playing the Queen of Pain. Tasty Sansa on the Crystal Maiden. ZC as the Lina. And Mr. Pontendo as the Wind Ranger. Oh yeah, they do have 5 female heroes. And it's a good lineup too. Anyway, Late Night Powers, we have Toon Tamer playing the Undying. Probably going off lane, because Toon Tamer does that. We have Anderkant playing the mid lane Necrophos. Roran playing the Pudge. Looks like safe lane. Nerds playing the Lich. Boots first Lich. And Horaviator playing the Wraith King. I'm actually not sure anymore. Toon might... he has the wards. Might actually be support.
30 seconds to battle.
With an off-lane Wraith King Undying, Wraith King farming, a safe lane Pudge, and then a Necro Lich dual lane. Maybe. We might just aggro try actually. Just the double melee Lich. I don't know, it'll be tricky. These, with Luna Aura, which I would imagine she'd get, this is a lot of damage coming out from the tri-lane. And a lot of zoning potential too. Because you get hit by the Frostbite, and that's 1.5 seconds. You get hit by the Light Strike Array, that's another 1.5. That's 3 seconds of CC on whoever they hit. Really good range on these heroes. On the Lina. Pretty good on the Crystal Maiden, 600. Luna's range is shit, but that's fine. Although you do have to be careful, just because Undying getting too many decay stacks will wreck you. Everything is very tanky. 2 decay stacks already. Necro versus the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain should win, but it's not a complete stomp. Pudge versus Wind Ranger. Wind Ranger has terrible starting items, so Pudge will do a lot better than he should. But Wind Ranger should win that. Wow, Necro's winning mid. He has more CS by a good margin. Now, one thing I will say is this tri-lane from Throws Russ has to do something. If you tri-lane against a Lich and you don't do anything other than trade farm, you lose really hard. Because you're already getting a huge experience deficit by tri-laning, and then the Lich just amplifies that way too much. Of course, when when you have a player who can't left-click heroes, although they're actually just gonna get this Crystal Maiden. They lose the Lich. They don't lose the Undying. They might lose the Wraith King though. They get the stun off. Do they get the Frostbite? No, there's no body block. Oh. The body blocks. Toon Tamer got the body blocks. Now Toon's in a little bit of trouble.
Can its end be
He's gonna go for the big decay, and he gets it, but then he gets hit by the CM. That was so bad, then good, then bad for late night pubbers. But only 500 gold benefit for Throws Russ. The experience, it's a decent but small lead. But now the Luna gets caught.
Another subject for the Wraith King.
And they get more sacrifices. This lane's a disaster for Throws Russ. That completely makes up for the death earlier. And Necro is struggling now, as I expected. Queen of Pain not going for the... Oh. Lich dies in a crazy dive. Ooh, Lena might die. Lena does die, but now they're both under the tower. Toon lives. They get the stun on the Luna, but they get the Frostbite counter. So Horror's in a lot of trouble. Hasted Quap, double kill.
I do suffer fools.
Whoa. I don't like this. 2 points in the Arcane Aura instead of at least 1 in the Crystal Nova. It's the best! Crystal Nova's 100 damage. And a 30% slow. Looking to gank mid, but that's a little questionable. He got boots up on the Necrophos. They might get it. Necro... He doesn't get hit by the stun, but he's just gonna get... Oh wow. He got the Queen of Pain. He's gonna live, because... He's not gonna get this kill, I think. He might actually die now. Oh no, he got another Q? They just really underestimated Necrophos. They went for the Lena stun on him, but he just moved up. And Quap couldn't blink away, didn't have enough life. And the thing with Necro is, if you don't kill him now, he just keeps having more health. And this opens up the top lane too. And they go on the Luna. Lich comes in, they get the kill. Lena comes up, but now she's just dead. They might get that. Nope. They don't even get the Wraith King. Okay, that Lich is so dead.
You're dead, and that's a cold, hard fact.
Toon Tamer.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Toon Tamer's dead. He went unsafe way. I haven't really talked about this bottom lane. It's surprising, but neither one of them has a kill. But now Quap's coming down for the Fat Man. He's at half health. Probably dead.
Time to purge it.
Yep. Pudge gets the random deny. Actually, I don't think I can get that. So there's 2 kills advantage for Throw Thrust. But the net worth is still pretty even. Net worth and experience.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Pudge coming top.
Get over here!
Gets the hook on Luna, but... Oh, they do get the kill. Lich gets there in time.
Dire's bottom tower
Now they're going
is
for
under
more.
attack.
There's no interrupt from the Crystal Maiden.
Turn me over. I'm done.
Ooh, 18 health. Sam definitely gets the Lich. Pudge has to deny himself or he's dead. More space for Necro. Hora says he hates this game. It is pretty dumb. But just have to be a little careful, because melee creeps. Actually, maybe I can find this Pudge death earlier. Nope.
Lost by
Pudge suicides. Sam gets the kill on Lich.
Sorry, Lich.
Quap's just sad.
Dire's middle tower
I wonder what
is
Necrophos is
under
gonna go
attack.
for. He's a hero I see a lot of builds out right now. There's always the old standard, get a mech early. I don't actually like that build anymore though. Mech costs so much mana, and Necrophos has really bad mana issues. Wind Ranger Immortal. I like it. It's so weird, but I like it. Sam dies. She stepped too close to
penetrating cold.
the meat. Actually, only one of these heroes actually has meat. Oh, Quap gets the Necro. She just jumped and comboed him, I guess. She's going for pure damage
The
build.
direst
1
elements
point
are
in
pelting
Blink.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Coin helps.
Oh, Pudge kill.
Boy, fresh meat!
You hit.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Up.
attack.
Lots of people coming top. Lots top. This is super bad for late night pubbers. Oh, but Anderkin's here. This might be good for them. Wraith King gets a bunch of health. He doesn't have his ult.
This is regicide!
Oh, Anderkin gets the kill. He should be fine. If this Queen of Pain walks up to him. Oh, but Shackle shot. Oh, that was so close. Ghost Danny Mage. That's why Wraith King had no mana. Okay, this Pudge. He's such a greedy just chunk of meat. He does run away. He realizes that it's smart to leave. So this Luna, she does have treads. She does have 500 gold. Which is pretty good considering. Wraith King's getting jumped on. He does have his ult. But that's a lot of people. Is he gonna get any TP support? Oh, dead Wraith King. TPs came too
Dire's
late.
top tower is under attack.
No Pudge hook.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Wraith King
under
is
attack.
sad. And now Pudge is getting chased by 4
Dire's
people.
poor top tower. Can
Pudge is
its
popular
end
with
be
the ladies.
drawing nigh?
Cut off any pride.
He does not get the random deny.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower
They do
is
kill the
under
Crystal
attack.
Maiden. And now this Undying is just
Dire's
going
top tower
ham.
is under attack.
I don't really like that ult. It's the same movement slow. But the slow lasts for as long, but it was just a wasted ult from the Lich, who is now dead. Come on, nerds.
I like your hair.
You can't dive a tier 2 tower without the tier 1 tower down and expect to get a kill. Especially when you have tranquil boots and you expect to kill someone.
Radiant's bottom tower
A terrible
is under
Pudge play.
attack.
If he had rotted and ran forward first, he probably would have gotten that. You did have to be careful about the Eclipse though, so... Oh, Pudge in trouble. See, I'm no ult, so it's less trouble, but... Haste Rune, he's actually
Cover
fine.
your eyes. Dire's bottom tower is taking a drubbing.
This game is just so silly.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Everyone's down here. It's just a... just a random,
Cover
death
your
ball.
eyes. Dire's bottom tower is taking a drubbing.
They get the Crystal Maiden, but they shouldn't be able to get anything else. The Dagon for Queen of Pain. It's pretty good against the Necrophos. Necro getting his own Dagon. And this was always a build that you saw in pubs. But until recently, it's a build that was mostly kind of laughed at as you got it when you were pub stomping, but it was actually bad.
Radiant's top tower.
But now I like it a lot better on the Necro, because the 30-second debuff on his ult means that getting a pick off with
Radiant's
Necro is
top
just
tower
absolutely
is under
insane.
attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Toon lines up for the
Dire's
shackle,
bottom tower is under attack.
but he's fine.
My fire is quenched.
And that might be a dead Wind Ranger. I mean, that's a dead Crystal Maiden.
If you were Dire's bottom tower, you
Might
would
be a
have
dead
now.
Queen of Pain. Yeah, she only has level 1 Blink, so she can't get away. Everyone just runs into the meat grinder.
Is under attack.
And Pudge is looking for this
Cover your
movement.
eyes. Dire's bottom tower is taking a... Radiant structures are fortified.
And there's the Eclipse. But now the Undying. Is he gonna get the deny? Nope.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Lich ult. Not the Q, the ult.
Cold embrace.
The ult does
Oh, cover your eyes.
Le-
Dire's bottom
about the
tower
same
is taking
damage.
a drubbing.
Winter.
zap.
Did you forget your safe word?
This game is so dumb. Everyone just charges in at each other. Although, I have to say, no Vampiric Aura in a tri-lane. Hora, I am unimpressed. I know you want to be tanky, but 1 point in Vampiric Aura is worth, 3 points in stats.
Every coin helps.
I don't know if I spelled that right. Vanderkint's alive.
The direst elements are pelting Radiant's
He uses
bottom
his
tower.
he uses the potion. There's the GG call. I'm assuming it's fake. But it might not be. This game's pretty dumb. Wraith King just diving in. Pudge diving in. Undying diving in. It's a game of dives.
Dire's top tower
What
is
the
under
fuck?
attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
4, 5, 6. So he has 5 points in stats.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah.
The Dire's poor top tower. Can its end be drawing nigh? Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Shout it to the atmosphere. Dire's top tower has been denied. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Thank you.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Time is running out for Dire's middle tower.
Chat discussion over.
Accidentally
Crystal
or
Maiden
on
hooked.
purpose, Radiant structures have been fortified.
Zapped.
Dire's middle tower
Wraith
is
King
under
charging
attack.
in. Although Lich
Bottom tower
Lich
has
does die to the
fallen.
Queen of Pain. So that is something that happens nice, but we lose Alina. This game is just so dumb. It's just a
Dire's
bunch of
middle
tanky
tower
heroes that
is
just,
under attack.
they don't even
Dire's
move
structures are
intelligently. They just
magnificently
see things and they just
fortified.
run. There's no subtlety or tactics or strategy. It's just everyone right clicks on a hero.
Time is running out for Dire's middle tower. Sometimes I find myself saying, for no reason at all, Dire's middle tower
Like,
has
look at
fallen.
that.
Oh,
The
great.
Wraith King
There's
walks
a good
up,
reason to say it this
right
time.
clicked on a hero. He's not going to do anything. There's no benefit from doing so. But he walks
Dire's
up,
middle
right clicked on a
tower
hero.
is under attack.
That is a nice double shackle.
Dire's middle
It doesn't
tower
matter.
is under attack.
61 seconds.
There shall be shankers by the acres.
Ooh, ooh, is this Necro gonna die?
Dire's middle tower is
Yup.
under attack.
I'm fantastic.
So is this Wind Ranger though. So is this Lich.
No!
Let the skies take you.
And yep, just everyone pick a hero and right click on them.
Time is running out for Dire's middle tower. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Storm doors in place. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Is
The Direst elements are pelting Radiant's bottom tower. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Another
Dire's
GG
middle
call. Is
tower
this one
has
real or is
fallen.
this one fake?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Fake.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Crystal Maiden 3 points in aura.
Back to the black book.
I don't think I agree with that. I mean, this game's definitely been action-packed, but it's just been so dumb. Necro Blink. Just get more pickoffs. It's a very different style of Necro than you used to see. But it's also just really interesting and fun. Because you play him less like a team... Like, you play him less like a tanky frontliner, and more of a support slash pickoff.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Coin for me.
Discussions of gender in Dota 2. As Lena dies.
Ransom dead.
Look who's
Oh,
coming.
Pudge actually does get that hook. That's pretty impressive.
Object living at.
Pudge has a Morbid Mask. Vlad's wouldn't actually be terrible.
Get over here.
But you can definitely see a problem with how this game is going for Throws Russ. Their damage dealer, like their big damage dealer late game is Luna, and she has Treads BKB.
In kind.
Radiant must summon the spirit to defend their top tower. Oh, cover your eyes. Dire's bottom tower is taking a... Radiant's
people
top
are
tower
resilient.
is under attack.
Otherwise they would still be dead.
Stopped cold.
Radiant must summon the spirit to defend their top tower.
Oh my god, that Crystal Maiden got overkilled so hard.
Time is running out for Dire's middle tower. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Ooh.
Dire's middle tower
The Luna
is
doesn't
under
die
attack.
in the Necro ult, so she's gonna be back. It still takes forever because she's
Dire's
level
middle
13.
tower is under attack.
Pudge Blink Hook.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Is Necro just see hero, right click hero?
Oh, the irony is rich.
Congratulations, Quap. You quit reincarnation on 160-second cooldown.
Dire's middle barracks have fallen.
Just blink
Dire's
Dagon, blink
bottom
Dagon.
tower- Dire's bottom tower has fallen. We all saw it coming.
Ooh. Very close. Now the Pudge might be dead. He suicides though, that's actually impressive. He kept fogging her just long
Dire's
enough.
middle barracks have fallen. I'm
Also, I'll point out
sorry
that
to
Pudge
say
is
it.
15 flesh eat stats. And Late Night Puppers still gets more gold somehow. gold lead is just massive. The experience lead is massive. It was kind of close early on, but Late Night Puppers had the draft that works better in a low farm situation. Wind Ranger's really good early game with no farm, really bad mid game and late game with no farm. She really needs to farm up items to stay useful. Co-op's damage falls off pretty heavily,
Radiant's middle tower
especially
is
against a
under
composition that stays alive.
attack. Oh look, they found the button. Radiant structures have been fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And dying gets a kill.
The Dire's poor top tower.
Luna's dead. Just
Can its end be drawing
they're all at
nigh?
full health. Another GG call. This is the third one.
Dire's top
I imagine
tower
it's also
is
fake.
under attack. And
Oh,
the
no.
storm of battle ends in the calm of a radiant victory.
That game was dumb. It was enjoyable, but it was so dumb. Just a bunch of tanky undead heroes. Well, that's the cast. Thank you guys for watching. That was game 2 of Throws of Us versus Late Night Puppers. Throws of Us is the Dire. Late Night Puppers is the Radiant, despite what this is saying. So GG.